But while we are talking about some stocks in focus, another stock in focus is Manappuram Finance on the back of their quarter 3 numbers. VP Nandakumar, MD and CEO of the company, joins us. And overall, the standalone results look decent, Mr. Nandakumar. But if you take a look at this on a consolidated basis, they've come in largely weaker than what the street was estimating. Your MFIs have also weighed on the overall top line. Help us understand what has happened, what has gone wrong this quarter for Manappuram Finance. Because if I take a look at your profit, that is under pressure. Your asset quality has also slightly worsened on a sequential basis. Help us understand what quarter 3 has shaped up to be like for Manappuram.
So, in the standalone, we had a bad corporate loan of one company, a housing finance company based out of Delhi. That problem was there. That was the major reason for that. And we had some minor portion of this unsecured MSME lending plus digital loans. Digital lending that was not very big. It is a small portfolio which we have stopped some time back. So these two created some problem, but this is only a quarterly problem.
All right, but also give us a sense on your provisions as well, because what we see, there has been a sharp rise in your provisions, almost a jump of 176% on a YY basis, and even sequentially that's been a good jump. But given the reason that you were just highlighting, going ahead, can we expect to see this number moderating? What's the outlook?
Yeah, it will definitely moderate. It will definitely moderate. There was some increase in gold loan also. In gold loan, this is only a technical provision needed, whereas which will get liquidated during the proceeding quarter. So it will not fall into any credit loss.
Okay, well, that's your outlook coming in on your NPAs, also on your provisions rather. Help us understand how this quarter has shaped up like for Asirvad Microfinance. Can we expect some revival coming in the coming quarters? And what's the on-ground situation coming in recently after especially all the RBI action coming in? Give us a sense of how quarter 3 has shaped up for this part of your business, the Asirvad Microfinance part.
Yeah, the stress in the overall microfinance industry is a major challenge. Yes, because of the multiple lenders, etc., with the regulation was changed, that is causing problem for the industry as a whole. So added to that, there was some problem in some states like Punjab, etc. So the climatic conditions was also a problem, etc., etc. So we hope things will improve going forward.
Okay, also Mr. Nandakumar, help us understand what's happening on the listing front of Asirvad Microfinance now that the go-ahead has come from the regulator. What's the timeline looking like?
Yeah, it will, generally the microfinance industry expects 1 or 2 quarters more of bad quarters. So it will see improvement thereafter. We are on the same line of what is happening to the sector, that is happening to us also.
But any outlook on by when we can see the listing happening for Manappuram, for Asirvad Microfinance? When can we see that listing happening on D Street?
So this is, we feel like this is not the appropriate time for the industry to list. So probably it will get delayed.
Okay, so delayed. Okay, that's the word coming in. Let's shift focus to your gold loan book, sir. And your company has given the guidance of 15 to 20%. This quarter, this number has come in at 18.8%. Are you looking to revisit that guidance anytime soon? And can we continue to expect that the growth will be on the upper end going ahead as well?
So gold loan, we expect a growth of 12 to 15% annually. And this year also it will be maintained. During some quarters, there may be growth. During other quarters, there may not be that much because of the seasonal demand for gold loans. So overall, what we have told in the past also, our growth expectation is 12 to 15%. We expect that to be maintained going forward also.
Okay, and let's talk about the recent rate cut that the RBI has announced. On the back of this rate cut, where do you expect your NIMS figure to stabilize? What can you quantify this impact of the rate cut for us on your business?
So uh, we are gradually bringing down our yield now with the rate cuts also. So we feel like our borrowing rate also will gradually go down. So commensurate with that, there will be some a yield reduction. So we try to protect our ROA by increasing efficiency at the branches, etc. So whatever is the NIM compression, if at all there, we hope to meet that in meeting our ROA expectation by bringing down the cost.
Okay, and lastly, sir, before we let you go, could you help us understand what the demand trend for gold loans is looking like on ground? Is there any shift in demand that you're seeing on the back of the issues that we've seen in the unsecured loan segment? Give us a reality check of what's happening on ground when it comes to the gold loan demand.
Yeah, we have an increase in the number of customers. So the demand from the lower middle class and middle class is improving. So now the first quarter is used to be a good a season with regard to a better demand for gold loans, etc. So we hope things are going to improve only with increasing demand from our target audience.
Okay, on that note, Mr. Nandakumar, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for joining us on ET Now and reflecting what your quarter 3 has looked like and what's the outlook going ahead.